This is Art Television.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma sambuddhassa. Jayang verang pasavati dukkhang seti parajito upasanto sukhang seti hitva jaya parajayang. Homage to the Blessed One, Worthy One, the fully enlightened Buddha. Dear friends in Dhamma, today I would like to discuss with you something unpleasant, something you don't like to experience in your life. What is this? I am going to talk about defeat or losing. So always we like to win. We like to become the first in a race, in a competition, in the society, in your office. We always want to be the successful person, a winning person. We are not ready to accept or take as a part of life. We don't like to take defeat as a part of life. But in fact, we have to remember that we cannot have victory alone, winning alone. Defeat or losing is a part and parcel of life. This is the nature of life. So today I uttered a Pali stanza. This stanza's meaning is those who defeated, those who win. When a person wins a battle or a competition, it gives rise to a hate, and also those who defeated in the competition or war, they will lie in pain. And also the person who has go beyond the defeat and the lose or the victory will live in peaceful mind, in a calm mind. They don't have to bother about the victory or the defeat. So the person here referred to as the Arahant, who has developed high mental state and who has overcome all the defilements. So in our day-to-day life, it is inevitable part of our life. We have many competitions. Sometimes we compete with our colleagues, our classmates, our neighbors. This is part and parcel of our life. But still, we need to remember that we can compete with others in a healthy way. It is healthy for our mental balance. It is also healthy for others who are living with us without making them so upset, without making them so bad about themselves. So this stanza was uttered by the Buddha when there was a king called Kosala in Savat in India, and he was a quite old king, and neighboring king was Ajatasattu. And this king Kosala had a fight with the Ajatasattu three times to capture some area of his kingdom. And all these three occasions, the king was defeated by the young prince. So the king Kosala was very upset, and he couldn't sleep even, he couldn't eat even. So he was lying down on the bed. This news is spread to the Buddha that King Kosala was so upset after get defeated by the young prince Ajatasattu three times, and he don't want to eat. He's very unhappy, he's very frustrated. So Buddha said at that time, the king was saying, what a disgrace and what a shame for me, the boy who still smell the mother's milk, I cannot defeat such a young boy. It was a disgrace for me, like a big emperor like me, to get defeated from a small boy. So when there is a defeat, there is one thing inside us, that is our ego, because we have image, we have kind of understanding that I am such and such a person, I cannot get defeated, I cannot get lose, or I cannot lose a battle. So this kind of egoistic idea will always hurting us. So we have to understand this. And so Buddha utter this word. Those who trying to give rise to victories, those who are trying to get victories, there will be people who are hating when you are, get the victory. Those who lost in the game might hate you, and also those who defeated have a kind of pain, unbearable pain, because I have lost the game or lost the war. So there are many kinds of fights in our day-to-day life. We can fight ourselves within ourselves. That means we fight with our defilements. For example, we can fight with our anger, we can fight with our hatred, we can fight with our cravings, we can fight with our delusions. So inner fight, if you can fight your inner defilements, that is more greater than winning outer world victories, because that will bring ultimate peace into your mind. That's why Buddha said, those who tranquil, those who reach the higher level of calmness, higher levels of mental development, live in peacefully. There's no struggle inside their mind regarding the defeats or winning. So we have to, as I mentioned before, when we are get defeated, it is inevitable that we need to come out of our defeat. We need to come out of our losing mentality, the mentality that we lost, and we are get depressed and we are down at this point. So there's a very another interesting and nice story in Buddhist literature. The same King Kosala had a very good tasker. This tasker was very successful in all his wars, and whenever this tasker was going to a war, he always used to win. So this tasker gradually become weak and old. Now he doesn't have the strength as before. One day he went to a pond to drink some water, but unfortunately this pond was full of muddy slough. So it was very difficult for this tasker, this great elephant, to come out of this mud. He began to sink more and more inside the mud. More he tried to get out of the mud, more he sunk in the mud. So the Mahut, the person who is in control of the elephant, tried to bring it out with another elephants. They put ropes near to this tasker and tried to drag him from the mud. All the effort was unsuccessful. But another wise person has advised him, if you want to take out this tasker from the mud, better you bring drummers, war drummers, the people who beat the war drum, martial tunes around the elephant. So all the war drummers and the trumpets, all those were brought around the elephant, and they began to play the war trumpet. And the elephant, so weak and feeble and cannot get out of the mud, but because of this drumming or war tunes and war rhythms, it was so fascinated, and the elephant got re-energized, and it began to think, I am in a battle of war and I am in the battlefield, I should get up from this trap of muddy ground in this pond. So he get the strength and energy, get out of the muddy water, so he could escape from the mud. So this story really gives a very inspirations and very insight for our own life. We can use this story for to uplift ourselves. We always tend to get down when we have bad situations, when we have very negative situation, negative experiences. We always try to be very passive, pessimistic, and we are like, there's no hope, there's no expectation that we can come out of the trouble. Sometimes we ourselves make a trap, our own traps. We are trapped inside the traps made by us, so we cannot get out of these traps. Mentally we create this kind of huge traps in our mind, so we cannot get up. Because I lost my business, because I lost my game, because I failed my exam, I want to commit suicide, or I don't want to do anything. I just want to sleep and eat and just have a very lazy, very kind of very useless life. So we have to create within our own minds to get energized. When we are down, when we are not psychologically up, we get depressed. We need to get out of our own traps with energizing our mind. So this is very important. That's why we need to get the courage. So when in our life we have many other things we have to consider. Sometimes our life is full of failures. There was one teacher. He was a young man. He didn't have any education regarding the teaching methods, and he didn't have a teacher training. So he was appointed to a school, and he began to teach the kids, younger kids. And these younger kids began to make a mock at him and make a fun of him, and he began to dislike his job. And the principal of the school began to scold him, and finally, after a few months, he has to leave his job. But he had a very wise wife. The wife told you, now my dear hubby, you didn't have the enough qualification or the experience to deal with these young kids. That is why you were unsuccessful. It's okay, you are unsuccessful, but we will try another job. And he went to another job in another office. Again, the workload is so heavy, and his experience was not enough to cater for the work load he is having to deal with. So he was very upset, and the manager was upset. He couldn't deliver his service at the satisfaction of the manager and the company. So he was fired from this company. So again the wife told him, again, you don't have the experience, you never did this kind of job before, but don't get upset, we will try another job. So gradually he went to many places to get jobs, and he worked maybe a few months or few weeks, sometimes 1 year, but eventually he was kicked out or he was fired. But always her wife encouraged him, didn't let him down, always gave the inspiration and encouragement as a good wife. Okay, darling, we will do another job, we will try another thing, and we will see how it goes. This was her attitude. And finally he went to a college and learned to teach the young kids who have differently able children, those who have different disabilities, and he began to learn this kind of skills to teach them. So he started join a school, and he was very successful in his class for these differently able children. And he, because of his success, he began to sell some of the equipments necessary for these differently able children. And also he began to set up a school for differently able children. Gradually he was able to start chain of such schools in all around the country, and also he was able to open differently able children's equipments, aids to be sold. So in this way he became very successful. One day the wife and husband had a discussion. After all this success, he became a multi-millionaire, and the wife and husband began to discuss with their success story. Then the husband said to the wife, because of you I did not give up. In the process of our life we should not quit, because very many people tried to get success. They try one time, maybe they try second time, third time, fourth time, they give up. So they cannot be succeed. So early quitters, those who quit early, those who give up early, cannot reach the success. If you really want to success in your life, you need to persistently, continuously make effort. Buddha said that attadipa viharata na anya sarana. So the only refuge, only kind of help is within yourself, not outside. We always look for outside, any helps, any support. We always look outside. Everything we need is in our mind. Everything we need is in our consciousness. So believe yourself. Buddha said, make yourself an island, make yourself a lamp, so that you can see the path. You can live on this island if you make yourself. That means self-sufficiency, self-determination, self-understanding, and understanding your own skills and giving opportunities to develop this, bring out these skills is very important. So then the wife and husband, in this discussion, the husband said, because of you I succeed. Then, and he also said, the amount of patience, amount of confidence you place on me was immense, and it is unbelievable. So the wife said, I thought like this, if you try to grow your garden, you first try to grow corns. If corn doesn't grow, you try to maybe perhaps grow beans. If you cannot grow beans, then you might try to go plant brinjals. Even if you can't plant brinjals, you try to plant weeds or buckwheats or whatever. So the seeds are there, the soil is there. There is a chance at any moment, given moment, these seeds will germinate and will grow. So that is what I was doing. I believe that you have some kind of potential. Those potential must be tested. Those potential must be given an opportunity to test, so that it will come out. So it is very important for us to, when we are trying to learn skills, don't quit. Do not, and also we must view the failure as an opportunity, not as a kind of barrier or obstacle or difficulty. Because when you have this kind of mentality that it is an opportunity for us to grow, it is an opportunity for us to develop. So we need to think as a positive way when we face the failures. More you fail, more there's chances for you to become successful. There are very good football players, basketball players. If you ask from them, how do they become the best player in the world, best basketball player or the football player? They will say, I have lost maybe 300 games. I may have lost the opportunity to take a goal or make a goal maybe 1,000 times. But because I did not give up, because I failed over and over again. But I never quit, I never give up, I keep trying. So similarly, when you are focused on the lesson you learn from your failures, that is the best thing you can do to get success. So understand that failure is a very good teacher. It teaches you very, very good lessons. When you get these good lessons as part of your life, then you can wake up from the ashes. In Greek mythology, there is a bird called phoenix. This phoenix bird is believed to be born from the ashes. They die with caught in fire and then born again. That is never dying, immortal. So in Buddhism, there is a concept called rebirth. So you can use this concept of rebirth in order to achieve your success. Suppose you fail in an exam, or you fail in a competition, you fail in a game, you think it is okay for me to get this failure, defeat, loss, but I think I will reborn again in your mind. You can reborn. You don't need to die and reborn. In your mind, where you think, where you perceive things, can be changed in a different way. Because every moment we are actually changing. We are actually dying. Our thought moments arise and live and passes away. So it is okay to think like that, and also don't measure your failure from the outcome. Your participation itself is a great victory sometimes. And if you can participate and give your best, that is a victory itself. So don't stuck in your failure, and that will help you to overcome your difficulties. And the third, a very important thing is, you must not trap in the past. Because you lost the game, you lost in your previous thing, it doesn't mean future is same. Past and future is not equal. Future can bring you different opportunities, different results, different kind of situations. So you can thrive, you can succeed. So don't equal your past memories to a future, and look forward in a positive way. So it is very good for Buddhists to see that failure not as something very bad, something, it is a good teacher, good opportunity. We can use this opportunity to grow up and build up. So don't worry of the opinions of the others. One problem with the failure is that we will worry that how will my mother will think, how will my father think, neighbors think. So we are worried about the others' judgment. Let them judge where they want. Whether we win or whether we lose, we cannot stop it. What others think, what others talk, we cannot control it. There is no control we are having over those things. So why we worry about the things which is uncontrollable, which is beyond our control, and worry about that? Instead, focus. If you don't if you accept your defeat, it is like you are accepting your defeat with a view, with the understanding. It is called pessimism, because you don't give try. Buddha said it is good for us to try to give effort, because Buddha itself is the best, the most suitable example to show that he never quit, because his goal was to become a Buddha. He tried to reach his goal not 100,000 years, eons and eons, incalculable period of time, enormous amount of time. He was trying to become a Buddha. He never gives up. So if you have a goal, if you have any idea to succeed, so please don't give up. So please try hard. If your method is wrong, change your method, change your strategy, but do not give up. By doing again and again, by trying again and again, you can have a success. So in our life, in our real life, competitions are inevitable. So we must be use these competitions in a very healthy way, very good way, so that we can develop and we can help others. There's a very little nice story from a child, and few young children had a race. One person was the winner, and he got a medal. And next time he was running in the another race, he ran near to the winning post, but he did not pass it. He let his friend to win it. Then the mother and father asked, "Why did you do this?" He said, "I had a medal already. Let my friend have another medal." So this kind of friendly competition, friendliness is really good for us to have a better and nicer life. So hope that make your life successful with the teachings of the Buddha. May these teachings help you to uplift you from any troubles, any difficulties, or any defeat. So may the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha guide you, protect you, and bless you.